Good morning, everybody. It is getting humid already. Sun is shining. Man's out here. Priya wants out here. And I am trying to do an HDR10 test again. Looks like it may have fixed itself, but I want to make sure that's the case prior to leaving today. But the last couple clips I've recorded, I think the last three, the one at night with Mateo, the one in, I don't think I posted the other two, I was just doing a couple more tests to see if I'm actually getting it right. Threw it in its own timeline on top of that, and the footage that was brown was still brown, and the last couple clips were not. So, we're going to find out here. And honestly, with it flipped closed, because it's using the main camera, it is an HDR, and it's actually quite convenient, and the stabilization is on. So, it's in a weird format. You just want to use the ultra-wide camera, and it works right. So, it may be, if it's an HDR10, I would think it's in UHD. Not sure, though. But good morning. Happy Saturday. And as long as everything's working right, I'm going to try to do a side-by-side. The bad thing is, I was going through all my equipment that I took out of the trunk, and one of the Joby trigger buttons got thrown away. When I was at my uncle's, I saw it in a bag. I searched through every bag in my trunk, and apparently I missed it and threw one of them away. I am not replacing another one of those extendable Jobies. They're too expensive, and I really don't like them, so there's no point. I haven't figured out how to do it, but I'll figure a way. I might actually just hook the ShiftCam to the damn thing, and use the trigger for that, and just press record on the phone, or I can have one handle on that thing. So anyway, good morning, and hopefully this footage is not antique tinted anymore. Princess in the poo. She's not sure about it though. Yeah. She lasted longer than Mateo did. Yeah, it was. A little bit more. So made a cup of this guy this morning. Or a pot, I should say. That's the one we got. I think it's Beauty. Give the cinnamon dulce a try. All right, we are on Rode Audio. We are on ShiftCam with the Z Flip 3. How you doing? How are you? Good. Gonna bark at him? You gonna go bite him in the leg? Mateo didn't even see ya. Priya, you letting somebody else pet you? Huh? Are you letting someone pet you? Good girl. I'm proud of you, puppy. Alright guys, let's wake our lap here. Okay, so the first inkling that this is working right is the fact that the camera is glitching just like the S22 Ultra did. You fire the camera up and it goes So, what the hell's maintenance doing here on Saturday? He's going to be thrilled about that. It is Saturday, right? I hope so. Otherwise I shouldn't be off. Alright guys, come on, let's get moving here. So, yeah, I'm going to try to do some testing out with this guy. I guess we're going to, as long as this footage all comes in and it's not in antique mode, we'll keep this one and go from there. If I can get Basset Hound to move. Now, I'm not running in Pro Video yet. I have Pro Video. I haven't, after the reset, I did not put everything back yet. So, don't really think I need to use Pro Video, because this way I can actually switch front and back. I don't know. We'll see. The only downside is there is no zoom, but honestly, I can do without. Now, I'm not sure if this thing will change. Yep, it will. You can actually fall in the ShiftCam because of having the microphones hooked up. The hinge still works, but it switches over to flex mode. Hope I didn't screw up the clip that way. I'm curious. I'll be damned. I can actually flip it closed in the ShiftCam and use it this way. Oh, that is too cool. That is too cool. That is convenient. I don't have to turn this one around. I can just close it to use it. So, oh, would people quit texting me from work? That's all I want for the day. Come on, guys. I want to walk. I want to get out of this heat. I want to drink the rest of my delicious cinnamon coffee. Actually, speaking of coffee, it actually came out pretty good. Maybe one more scoop for 12 cups. I used 6 for 12. 6 tablespoons. It's been so long since I've made coffee that way. That it was, you know, a test. I am shocked at this right now. And what I liked about, I mentioned it before, because USB-C to USB-C for the Rode on this, I can use the angled end of the adapter into the phone against the handle of the ShiftCam, and it works really freaking nice. So, guys, this may become a thing to film like this because this is very convenient. I'm kind of curious what happens when Okay, so what happens is it shuts it off. At least it is telling me that my audio is working through the Rode when I launch the video. So it'll be still my good audio if I do this. But this way I can use the back camera without turning the unit around. How convenient. The only thing is I do have to, you know, squeeze it down, and actually would basically just do it to 480, or no, 180%, and it gives me my full screen. And he won't see quite everything that I'm seeing on the screen right now. Alright, we definitely have a cloudy, humid day. It's supposed to go to 84. The sun's trying to peek through, but oh yeah. Oh, good afternoon, everybody. So everything I imported, tested. So far we're good, clarity-wise. I think we got the, might need to do a little fine-tuning with my settings in Final Cut, but yeah, it's working. I don't know what I did, if the reset helped it, even though I had a couple bad clips yesterday still. But yeah, so far so good. So this is after 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We got to run down and pick up our toilet paper. I don't know if I'm doing Best Buy today or not, because I'm thinking, if I do that and then head down to 80, jet across, and go over and run up 15 that way. I don't know if I want to do it today or not. I'm so freaking worn out from last weekend and all the travel and the 4th of July and all that crap. I fell asleep 3 times on the recliner. Woke up at one point, had something to eat, fell back to sleep, woke up, made a cup of coffee, fell back to sleep. Hell, a freaking race from I think 3 weeks ago came on YouTube, and I was just letting the noise play. I was watching, like, you know, walk-off grand slams and stuff like that. So, all right, guys, you guys do your potty. You ready to hit the road? Look at that face. Look at your puppy face. Look at that puppy face. She's been going. Let's go outside, Dad. What do you think, Mateo? All right. Well, we finally made it over to the park. Took him for a little ride. Ooh, that sky looks pretty. Pretty sky here. If I can just get the basset hound start moving. Come on, Priya, let's go. We've been trapped in the car for quite a while. It is going for, I think, 6 o'clock. Made it all the way to Lewisburg, and I was like, we're never going to make this. I'm going to get my, you know, so tomorrow, I'm going to try to get them out early. We'll run down, get there when they open at Best Buy, and return the auction. I haven't decided whether or not I want to exchange or return, and the bathroom is locked. Fantastic. All right. We gotta go to the porta potty, then we'll go to one of the backside. So, yeah. So that's how my day is going. Now I remember why I wasn't gonna actually bother stopping here, because this watch is at 3%. Turn power reserve on, we'll see if it saves it. I don't know if it's still tracking my exercise or not. I haven't done anything today anyway. I'm not gonna hit my 10 miles, so 100% recording through USB cable now. Oh, that's what she wanted to do. All right. And a beagle, it's Olive. 7 months old. Baby. And then the big monster babies. Mateo was a little snarky with her, but you calm down. Okay, well, I'm hoping they're pooped out now. Literally. So we can walk. So I just got off the phone with Mike for over like 40 minutes on my travels. He got left home alone in the cabin. Because Nixon was a bad dog, I guess. Trying to escape when they went out, so they're still up in upstate New York, and they're coming back tomorrow, so probably won't see them until God knows when. I don't even know what the hell my shifts are. I haven't looked, but I did pay my Exxon, and I paid my Best Buy which Best Buy really shocked me, because when I got the GoPro and the Rode and everything, because I bought the $199 protection plan, they let me overdo my credit, and they're not making me pay it back right away. I get 0% on all of it, so good for me. Oh man, you have a doppelganger that's bigger than you. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You have a doppelganger that's bigger than you too up at home. Oh. When's the last time we were here? I don't even remember anymore. So the really weird thing about this phone, when you close it, is because I'm running it, instead of running it vertical, I'm running it horizontal. It's still square, but it does rotate for you. You'll see if in the flex mode, if that's part of the flex mode, if I can change that so that it'll maybe I can do the 9x16 and get the 16x9 work. But I can bump it to 180% zoom, and it stretches it out and it looks good. So as long as I use the ultra wide. So right now we are in flex. So technically this should be 16x9. Give me a little different angle of them. I don't know how this would work for me though, because now my arm is out like that. For some reason my display is not showing me, but I'm in flex. I think you have to turn that on somewhere. I don't know. We'll have to play. Now, yeah, this is kind of different. Not bad different, but different. That might be too close. I don't know. Yeah, I'll just play around with this for a few. Learn some caveats of this thing. As you can, I can actually angle, kind of stretch it out a little bit. But I'm not sure. Oh, you can swap where the screen is. Okay, screen cover preview is now on, so I can actually see if I'm filming myself, which I appear to be. I'm dead center in frame. So, it's a little on the closer side, but I can always use the ultra wide. And that pulls me back a little bit. And if what I saw online was right, this should be 16x9. I'm gonna have a basset hound for dinner tonight. She doesn't pull me after the damn chipmunk. Yeah, you're nuts. You're ridiculous and you're crazy. I don't know. Something to play around with, I guess. And now we're in Pro. I just got done setting the camera things back up to save my settings. The sky's pretty nice. And these guys are moving finally a little bit. Yes, you are. Yes, you are a little bit. And you're antagonizing your brother. I'll have to go to the ultra wide with you, Priya. You're getting like Nixon. And he's going stir crazy. In the background when I was talking to Mike, he was getting a little antsy. He's losing his mind of not being at home. So, let's see his friends. Misses him. He's just nice here. Well, I just did a panoramic of the scenery behind me here real quick. And I did it with the iPhone, and then I did it with the Flip 3. The ShiftCam is a very handy device. You have so much better grip and control of your device. I know I harp on it. They do not sponsor me. I'd be glad if they did. Every video is hashtagged with them in it, because every video is filmed. I'm on the fence with, keeping with things the way they are, keeping my pledge and everything to get my other one. But having two of these, having this on one and having the iPhone on one at the same time, be really neat to make, videos and stuff. One thing I'm really thinking about right now is, I wish I had like Tim or even Mike here to film me doing this, because you can't see what I'm talking about visually. I'm just doing a review on a phone with no other camera people. It's kind of a challenge. Of course, I need the equipment, secondary equipment as well, so that the quality is the same, audio and all that. But anywho, I can sit there and, pull out my other iPhone and try to, show. This is what we got. This is the Z Flip 3. And then we've got this is the flex mode that I'm talking about. So when you turn around, now right now the screen, for some reason, you have to turn it on each and every time apparently. Right. So now I have a preview on the front screen of what I'm seeing. and as long as you have, it's not going to show the settings, but as long as you have the 9:16 ratio showing, you should have a 16:9 video when you turn it on its side like this. So hopefully this works out in my favor, and it will be, the only way to get UHD30 on it in flex mode is 9:16. When you flip it on its side like this, then it's supposed to end up being 16:9. And then if you want to use it closed, like I said, it clamshells in there nicely so that you can actually close it up, and it makes it a lot smaller in your pocket with even the ShiftCam on there. Double press that. Only problem is every time you do this, it goes to photo. You have to take it to video, and then you can swipe up to go to ultra wide, and voila, you've got a nice square image, which I haven't figured out how to fix that yet. I don't know if there is one, but nonetheless, then you have a much smaller system for vlogging. You just have to do some extra editing in post, which so far has been working out pretty good. As I mentioned earlier too, I know it's feels like now that it's working correctly, it's also stuttering like the S22 Ultra did. I don't know what that was all about. I can't imagine a break-in period with the camera. There's some sort of glitch going on there for a bit with the brown footage. I call it the antique filter footage. That's what it looked like. It looked like there was a filter on, and I don't know why. I don't ever play with filters. So. But it looks like the shots that it send to Mike, the pictures seem in panoramic and in pro and in regular photo. I mean, it seems like the camera's pretty decent. I don't know how far off it is from the, the ultras, but it seems like it does a pretty decent job. This is not why I bought it. I got it because it was convenient to put in my pocket for work. But it's going to have a camera on it. There's a chance it's going to get pulled out and it's going to get used to make a video. So in which case, that's why the Flip 3 over the Razr 2. Razr 5G, sorry. Will Motorola make it better like they say they're going to? Time will tell, and I don't know if I'll have the ability to ever test it. Alright, walk is completed. These guys are ready to go home and have dinner. You ready to go home and have dinner and see Mama? I think they are. Alrighty, let's go home.